Hey guys, welcome back to another PGH Train Fanatic video. My name's Nick, and yesterday afternoon there was a huge announcement in the model railroad industry, particularly in the O-gauge community. And I want to talk about that and read this notice that we got from Atlas. But before I read that, stay tuned until the end. If you have read this already, there is more additional information that I found out that you're going to want to know. And before we get to that, first let me read this notice from Atlas. They have acquired select MTH locomotive and rolling stock molds. It says here, Hillside, New Jersey, Atlas Model Railroad Company, Inc. is proud to announce the purchase of a variety of tolling in the MTH Premier O-Scale locomotive and rolling stock lines from MTH Electric Trains of Columbia, Maryland. Rolling stock molds acquired include 4-bay hopper, coal porter hopper, PS2 CD high-side hopper, 40-foot PS1 boxcar, 55-foot all-door boxcar, 2-bay center flow hopper, 3-bay center flow hopper, steel caboose, 50-foot high cube boxcar, PS2 2-bay hopper, 20,000-gallon tank car, 50-foot air slide hopper, Russell plow, 8,000-gallon tank car, funnel flow tank car, modern tank car, crane tender, 100-ton hot metal car, rapid discharge hopper, 75-foot depressed flat car, scale test car, 2-bay offset hopper, operating coal and log dump car, premier 70-foot heavyweight passenger cars, premier 70-foot streamline passenger cars, and Amfleet cars. Locomotive molds include E6AB and E8AB, 44-tonner, Amtrak P42 Genesis, Dash 9, SD45, F40, U30C, SD70M-2 with SD70ACE, GP38-2, SD70ACE, SD70 Mac, GP40, S2, SD40-2, GP30, ES44 AC and DC with ES44 DC and GEVO ES44. In addition, Atlas has also acquired the following accessories from MTH's Rail King line: water column, 22 figure sets, operating traffic light, motorcycle pack, pedestrian crosswalk, floodlight tower, sanding tower, road signs, telephone poles, and operating modern crossing signal. Atlas has also acquired a license for the MTH ProtoSound 3 sound and control electronics boards, which adds realistic sounds to locomotives and also allows control via DCS digital command system. Part of this license will give Atlas the option to sell DCS components as well. MTH has been a long and outstanding manufacturer of model trains, and we are excited to continue that legacy, said Jarrett Hedrich, COO of Atlas. We will be working closely with the existing supplier to ensure that models are produced and delivered in a timely fashion. The first model to be produced will be announced Wednesday, March 24th. MTH Electric Trains was founded in 1980 by Mike Wolf as a mail-order train business. Over the years, it grew into a full manufacturing business with full lines of O, HO, and S-scale trains and track. In June 2020, Mike Wolf announced he was retiring and that MTH would be closing in May of 2021. Founded in 1924 and incorporated in 1949 as Atlas Toll Company, Inc., present-day Atlas Model Railroad Company produces locomotives, rolling stock, track, and accessories in N, HO, and O scales for its Atlas Master, Atlas Classic, Trainman, and Atlas O lines. And at the bottom it says, for more information on this announcement, you can visit this link or check out the video below. And I've checked out the video and the link, and it's just basically the same information we went over here. So yeah, I think this is really awesome news, and I'm really happy to hear that Atlas picked up some of the MTH tooling, and it's really going to bring Atlas up a notch in the O gauge industry, and have more offerings with different road names and everything, and we can continue to buy MTH locomotives with the Atlas branding on them and the DCS system with Protosound 3, which is awesome. It's also great that we're going to have some competition for Lionel in the marketplace. It's good for the hobby and it's good for the buyer, because when you have two companies that are competing against each other, they're going to continue to strive to have better products and competing prices. And so that's really great news. And the big question here is, if you haven't figured it out already, so what's happening with the rest of MTH's products? There are many other MTH items, such as the steam locomotives, and not only in Premier, but in Rail King. Many other diesel locomotives that were not on that list. Freight cars, tons of passenger cars, accessories, buildings, you name it. So that is what I wanted to segue into next. But before I do, I wanted to mention that about a month ago or so, there was an announcement from Scale Trains that they acquired the tooling from MTH for their HO scale line and S gauge line. And I know that that is old news right now, but there have been several people I've talked to that didn't realize it. So I figured I'd put it in this video because I never did make a video of that news when it happened before. And that's also great to hear that, that tolling was picked up and it will continue as well with Scale Trains. I also just found out that Atlas is moving all of their current O-scale tolling to the MTH factory so that their production schedule will stay on time and get out faster. So in my live show last week, I mentioned that I heard a rumor that Rich and Andy were going to be continuing MTH and just having the O-gauge products. I heard this from a friend who talked to a store owner. I wasn't sure how true that was or not. And just at the time I mentioned it, I heard it was a rumor. And then last night, an email was sent out from Mr. Muffin's Trains, and it had this message in the email. MTH plans to continue production and distribution of the remaining products under the MTH brand. We have been discussing with MTH on the production plan for the balance of 2021. So that tells you right there that there is an unofficial announcement that MTH will actually be continuing and producing the remaining O-gauge and O-scale products under their own brand name. Not sure, this is pure speculation, but it sure sounds like it. I'm expecting to hear some kind of announcement in the near future. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. And again, my name's Nick. Thanks for watching and have a good day.